Okay, here we are. I think now it says I'm streaming. Hello, Zen. I'm going to go check my Twitter DMs, because that is how I am taking these stream commissions here. If you want to go ahead and submit one, we can... yeah, I figured as much. I just read this one spot. Yeah, go ahead and... here, I've got you on Twitter, so let me just send you a form real quick. Failed to send. Come on. There we go. That seems to have gotten through. If I had thought about it, I probably would have taken some... probably would have taken one or two before the stream started, but oh well. We'll give people some time to get in. I know Friday probably would have been a better day to do this, but I've got other things that need to happen on Friday, so it was kind of now or never. Oh, right. I probably should specify as well. I forgot to in the post that it's just going to be one character, just simple one character drawings. I don't have time to do really complex stuff. Okay. Yeah, I can absolutely do what you want there. Let me go add that to the post here. There we go. Okay, updated that. All right, you can go ahead and send me a DM on Twitter with the information. Or actually, I have your Twitter. I can send you the info right now. Please don't make any payments until I am done and am ready to get to you, but you are next on the list. But for the time being, there you go. All right, and I've gotten payment from Jake, so let's start this. I am going to have some music going as well while we stream. If it gets to be too loud, please let me know so I can balance the audio. All right. Let's get... For some reason, I'm not in my right position here. There we go. Jake, do you want more like a playful position or more like kind of a pouting, sticking your tongue out at things? Playful, gotcha. gonna work. Nope, don't like that pose. I'm just gonna erase that right out. Hi, Tavy. It's going just fine. Alright, hang on. I think I know what I want better. Sometimes poses are very difficult, especially if I don't have a very clear idea. Usually when I'm doing commissions, I think on the pose for quite a while, and I get a lot more information. Let's see, so that would be... Oh, and I overheat way too quickly here. As you can see, I'm just doing a very rough approximation of where things go, and then I'll lower the opacity on this layer, and then I'll sketch the real sketch above it. Yeah, no need to be sorry about the sketch. Again, I'm used to different kind of working conditions. I'm gonna throw the ears on. I always like putting the ears in the base sketch because they are part of the expression. And that little cheek indent there as well. Okay, that's a bit much. Don't like that. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I do digital art more than anything, because I sketch and resketch all the time. I'm very mistake prone on my art, and I always go back and redo things, so. And also I like being able to move things like this. Very helpful. Alright, I got a beep. I think that was your information, Rocky. I'll have a look at it once I finish Jake's sketch here, then we can get you sorted. Is that about right on your hair, Jake? I suddenly forgot exactly how to draw it. I always like starting with the face first, because if I can't get the face looking right, then the rest of it doesn't look right either. Actually, Jake, if you can go ahead and send me a link to your ref, just so I have it to be able to look at on the other window. Granted, I could probably pull it up on my phone, but... Perfect, thank you. Okay. I haven't done sketch commissions in a while. I thought this might be kind of fun. And if it goes well, I can do this before. I do this before. I don't talk well on streams. I seriously don't. If this goes well, we can definitely do it again, like as a just for fun thing. Right now, I'm literally doing it because there's a character in a gacha game that I want to get. And so the proceeds for this are going towards that. And I was asked, yes, I will be streaming that so that you can see if I get it, because if I get the character, then the stream ends. I want to do at least 2 commissions first, though. Yeah, pretty much. Proceeds go to gambling. Which I don't really feel bad about. I mean, it's not like I'm taking donations for this. I'm literally just... I'm exchanging art for this stuff. So... if you don't want to support my video game addiction, then I probably wouldn't buy one. I mean, it can be if you're really lucky. But unfortunately, most gambling nowadays does not involve you winning real money, just you spending real money. I always want to give some life to the tails here. This. Okay, if it's really quiet, let me go ahead and boost it a little bit. I had it turned down pretty low so you could hear me talk. Let's try it about here. Is this better? And that's a bit loud? Okay. Okay, hopefully this is a little better and we can actually hear it without it being too in your face. Do 40 again. That looks so weird right now. Okay, I do want to adjust the proportions a little bit here. Wonderful audio balancing. I'll turn it up a little bit. Just a little. Let me make sure my mic isn't turned down. No, my mic is at full. But yeah, I managed to grab the Splatoon soundtrack pretty much as soon as the Splatfest demo dropped, because I really do like it. Okay. Jake, how does this look to you? Alright, excellent. And we'll do... I'll post these and everything later. Yeah, definitely. My opinion of the game tends to differ depending on how well I'm playing. Okay, reading through yours right now, Rocky. Give me a moment. Alright, yeah, no problem on that one. Go ahead and send the payment, or it's just a minimum of $20. Anything beyond that is up to you. So the gacha roll I will do after I am done with Rocky's here. Again, I wanted to do at least 2 commissions. While we're doing that, I'll take some water. And I'm basically empty. Fantastic. Just a couple drops of precious water. Yeah, I'll be right back while I go grab a drink. It won't take me more than a minute. After these messages, what kind of messages would I be sending? Alright, Rocky, I got it. That came just as I sat down. Excellent. Yeah, water is good. Sadly, I don't have access to water right now without, too much effort. So I just grabbed some cranberry juices. Juice. I can't speak. Honestly, that makes me want to, because I have my little be right back messages that are just, made from art that I've drawn. Kind of makes me want to do ones that are, really, really cheesy. Like the old, "We'll be right back," and there's a picture of a bee, and, yeah. Something really cheesy. Okay, I don't think I've ever... Welcome back. That was quick. Alright, excellent. I will go ahead and check out that DM once we are ready to take more commissions here. So let me finish up this sketch here. I'm just kind of doing one at a time. Let me get in closer. Rocky, do they have fur around their cheeks? I don't think I've drawn this species before. Alright, excellent. I'll proceed with that in mind. I mean, really, they have fur around their cheeks if you want them to. It's your character. Both kind of good questions there. I can play around with it and see what I think would look better. Judging by the ref that you sent me, they definitely seem to have fur. But again, I've never drawn this species before. Most challenging species, honestly, a lot of birds, like a lot of more avian characters, I find a bit more difficult due to lack of practice and due to mostly like talons and stuff, and if they get really crazy with the feathers and the colors. Yeah, monkeys are also kind of an interesting, like an interesting kind of halfway between humans and furries sometimes. I like having the tail kind of visible from the side there before it joins onto the other side. Nice little details there. And those are some pretty short shorts. That. Yeah, that's also a difficult balance I find, especially for me when I'm streaming. Trying to focus on actually drawing and like still paying attention to you all in the chat. Indeed, very much distractions. It's fine, though. In the furry world, that's honestly not much of a thing to look at. Those things are everywhere. That's a little too small. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, I think that's good enough for the pre-sketch there. Hang on. It's a little too reassured. And since they're a little older, it seems I'm trying to do a bit more like sharper lines where I can. Again, just one of those little details. Yeah, I like the Wind Waker. And a lot of people complained about how the Great Sea was too big, but I honestly kind of liked how it was really big. Like, granted, there wasn't a whole lot of things to do there, but if it was any smaller, I feel like it kind of just, it wouldn't have felt like the Great Sea. It would have felt like the Great Lake. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, gamers will complain about anything. I just realized that shirt is way too long. Looks like the kind that crops about here. Not, oh no, a pun creeped into your mind. Hooray, a pun creeped into your mind. Welcome them, they'll be there forever. Puns never go out of style, because they were never in style to begin with, and that's what makes them funny. Exactly. Puns are high humor. Same with dad jokes. Which reminds me of one I heard yesterday. So it was a dad. It was a dad and his kids at a restaurant, and the waiter comes up to the dad and asks him what he'd like, and he says he wants the rabbit stew, and the waiter says, "Okay, but only if you promise that once I bring it to you, you won't say, 'Waiter, there's a hair in my soup.'" And there's a long pause. "Okay, I'll have the chicken." I don't draw stockings nearly enough. Like, they're not for me, but there are definitely people out there who can pull them off. Again, they're just not me. I'm gonna bring my opacity down to about 20. Yeah, I do not have the legs. No, I just noticed there's kind of bands around his tail here. Okay. Hang on, I know what to do here. I didn't have my handwriting turned, like my actual good handwriting turned into a font for no reason. I'm gonna use it. Barely, I think is how it's spelled. I mean, that's how you spelled it on the form there. So it's just kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, no, I actually have a font in my handwriting. Back when the comic was still in pre-production, I thought, you know what, I need a custom font, and so I made one of my handwriting. Oh, hang on. I know how to fix this. Come on. Well, I thought I knew how to fix it, but Twitter doesn't want to cooperate. I was just going to copy and paste it, but apparently that's not going to work. Okay, let's try this again. B-A-R-E-L-Y. That's literally how it's spelled in the thing you gave me. Okay, yeah, that was working. Fair enough. I know Work's a jerk. Calls you when you don't want to be called. Let's see. Okay, this one. Okay, I just need to add some details to it. Yeah, they really can. I love doing the highlights. You know what? I spaced on the gloves. want this hand to be a bit bigger. Oh, and these little bits here. This is definitely one of my favorite songs from Splatoon 3. This is just kind of their main song, too. It's really good. Okay, Rocky, how's this? Awesome. Yeah, please don't hesitate to tell me if I've forgotten anything. Hi, hon. Okay, now that that's there... Yeah, sure, again, let me know if I forgot anything. Okay, so now that that's done, I am going to pause the music. And we're going to pull up something else. So now I'm going to do those polls. I don't want to, for obvious reasons, I don't want to show like the payment information on screen. So I'm just going to do that here. And then once that's cleared, I'll throw that up on screen and then we'll cross our fingers for the polls. If not, I'll do more sketches. All right, I'll try and be quicker about it then. I'll have to watch what someone just sent me later. Yes, I will send you the individual sketches on Twitter later. Okay, so did you need something? Or?
Do you want to change or not?
I don't need one.
Says you. Go ahead. No.
It's not... Okay, that was weird. Let's just never mind that for now. Okay, let's see. What's the price on this one? Okay, I can afford that one. And we're just going to do a charge directly to PayPal on that one. Yes, it was. She seemed to think I needed a change and was waiting for me to be done, but I don't. I'm 80% sure. Right? Okay, let's see here. Every time. Thank you for telling me that you could not hear me. I was explaining everything about how there's no sound and when I click away from the game and what exactly we're doing. Okay. So up here, this is what I was able to buy with the money that I got from those 2 sketch commissions. Thank you very much. This is the one here that we were trying to pull, Shadow Armor X. Over here, this thing that says 170 out of 250, this is my pity counter. If this hits 250, I'm guaranteed to get him or a character of my choice from this list. Although, as you can see, most of these are already unlocked. So hopefully I'm able to do this. So that's a little over... What's 5 plus 3? Okay, so that's 8 pulls. So I can definitely get him. It's just when we'll get him. I may not do all 5 here so that we can do some more sketches. Okay, that's a good sign. See, the gold door right there means I got an S rank something, and that character is S rank. Ooh, 2 of them. Come on. If this is it, I swear. Not him. Someone I already have. Okay, so I skipped the rest and... Thanks for playing, everybody! There he is! There he is. Okay, screenshotting that. I know it's on stream, but I'm screenshotting it too, right? Okay. I will still do that other idea that was sent to me. Just so that we have it. Give me a moment here. You know what? Actually, because now we have him, I'm going to show him off. I'm going to play with him a bit. And I'm going to show you guys this game too. Just a moment here while I freaking post it. I finally got this son of a bitch. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised we got it on the first 10 pull. I thought it would take longer than that, but oh well. So let me see. 9,902, that should be enough. So what I want to do, because this game is a gacha game, it works on a star system. Because I pulled him when his banner was, when his banner was up, I got enough to give him a star for free. So I can use these other things called character patches, which I get for pulling characters I already have, to buy things that I can use to upgrade his level. You can see up here I need a total of 330 of these. And I'm just buying every single one of them that I can, because I have a bunch stockpiled. I think I have just barely enough... some left over. Excellent. So now I can just max him out from the start. And that's one of the benefits of having to pull that many times. I actually have to go and rank him up, though. I don't think we'll do the no damage, but I actually did have a request from someone to do a speedrun of X4. That might be kind of fun if we ever get around to it. Although that was as X, not 0. Just FYI. Get him leveled up. We unlock all his skills. I am out of these. I need more of these. I've been unlocking a lot of skills lately. I see what you did there. Okay, I'm going to read these so that I know what they do, but I feel like there's a bit much to explain there if I try to explain them. Although this is pretty nice. This is damage taken reduced by 15%, which is always good. Okay, this increases my damage when using a melee weapon by 20%, and I shoot out a little sword beam every now and then, which is good. This is a good effect. This is one of the ones that I really wanted, because so far he's the only character that has something that affects his dodge rate, which is very nice. It just says, nah, fuck you, I'm reducing damage to 0. And also, whenever I use a skill, I get a movement buff, which is always fun. Shadow shot, increase armor energy. That's good. Okay. And then I have these over here where I can give them specific skills. I already knew that I wanted the shield on there, because shields are amazing. And then here I can either... Yeah, I think interference is better. Okay. And then I can also give them cards, but from what I've heard, he's supposed to be getting his own cards at some point. So I'm not really going to bother with that too much. So we're going to go into this match here, which I haven't done yet. This one requires a melee weapon. I'm going to switch over to our ninja. And I'm going to give him... I'm going to give him a very not ninja weapon and give him a giant axe. Oh, I love this already. I am just destroying these guys. He's supposed to be able to stick to ceilings as well, but there are no ceilings here, so... I think the only thing he is actually missing right now is a... Like, I wouldn't mind giving him a way to heal. Especially if he's, like, right up in your face all the time. He definitely needs a way to heal at that point. That shuriken attack is nice, though. That's nice and quick. Because with his abilities, he's definitely supposed to be, he's definitely supposed to be tankier. Because his card's supposed to reduce damage by, like, 40%. And he's got evasion on him. What exactly do you mean by the real Axel? Oh, those are so nice. Those are applying defense weaken and everything. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to buff him out with. Yeah, it's weird how Picardo handles that sometimes. Ah, fair enough. It's just a meme that I haven't heard of then. Okay, so that was fun. I like him. I've done most of my daily stuff for today. This is so this is a speedrun mode here that I'm gonna do. And so let's give him a different sword. Oh, I see. I see. Actually, if you were looking before at the character that I was on before I got this guy, that was actually a version of Axel. I also have a Buster, by the way. I didn't use it at all last time because it didn't get a damage buff. Oh yeah, he sticks to walls, too. And ceilings. I don't think it has much benefit, but it's fun. Yeah, so this right here, like, there are two modes for this mode. Yeah, there are two versions for this mode right here. There's combat power and there's challenge. Challenge is everything is set to the same level. Combat power is everything has levels, you have levels, and if you're very powerful and you've made your builds right, you will just utterly annihilate this. You can still do that in challenge, but it is significantly more difficult. I get to unlock him, which is great. For right now, though, I will go ahead and close that. I'll come back to that later and have more fun with it. For right now, though, let's get things taken care of. I'm going to accept this message. And we will do another sketch. Yeah, challenge mode is scaled to your level. That's a better way of what I was saying. Alright, yeah, just need to get their ref from you. And then I'll send the payment link. Alright, good night, Rocky. Alright, I'm sending you the payment link there. Remember, it is a $20 minimum. Anything beyond that is up to you. Yeah, those will do just fine. I just need something to to check where your colors and stuff go. Even though I'm not actually going to be coloring. You know, hairstyle, all that. Yeah, those refs are just fine. I'm going to turn the music back on so it's not so quiet. Okay. All right, I got it. Thank you very much. Let's get started then. I definitely need to do more practice with ears that aren't fox ears. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for contributing to a, I'm not really going to say worthy cause, but a fun cause. Legs are always difficult. Why are legs so difficult? Sometimes you just gotta draw them really simple and then refine them later. I mean, you probably would want to be playing soccer, or was it soccer? Whatever you're playing, yeah, soccer. You probably do want to be playing that in shoes. But I mean, I'll leave it up to you. If you want them barefoot, I can do that. It's not an issue. It's just a sketch. I don't have to be super detailed on them. I can get the general gist of monkey feet on there. Hang on, let's do this another way. Let's do this. Where his foot raises up. Yeah, sure thing. Let's see. Probably. Let's see what that would be. Gotta make the shape with my hand. God, that's terrible. Yeah, that's better. Fair enough. I guess it would give you a bit more control over the ball. I'd mostly just be worried about the ow factor of trying to kick it. And making sure that no one steps on your feet with, like... Do soccer shoes have cleats? I feel like they have cleats. Yeah, I know. I am definitely a furry artist. I don't draw humans, but I do make an exception for monkeys. They're close enough to furries. They're covered in fur. Honestly, a lot of it isn't so much like the hands or the lack of fur. It's the face structure. As long as I can still use most of the furry face structure, I'm good. I feel like everyone, when they were a kid and they were learning to draw, like, only drew hands, like, balled up in a fist, and I never freaking learned that. Which is why it is very strangely one of the harder things for me to draw. I do like doing like folds on clothing and stuff, and really getting detailed on how it falls. I probably shouldn't be getting all that detailed since it's just a pre-sketch. Let's do... Okay, let's see how to draw monkey feet. Should also do a soccer ball pattern on that too. Let's see, how many toes do you have? 5. Hard to see in the pre-sketch, but that should do it. I was always bad at every sport. The only sports I'm mildly decent at are esports. And even then, it depends on the game. Trying to figure out exactly where I want the eyes looking. I mean, like, I've always known soccer existed and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's always, like, in the US, it feels like if it's not football, nobody cares. Sure. Kind of like down to here? Or do you want them a bit lower? Little lower, sure thing. I think I see what you're going for here. Alright, let me know if that's good. Yeah, the sketch is always the appropriate time to ask for things like that. I don't mind doing that because I'd rather get you something that you're happy with. It's not like it was all that difficult either. It's digital art. Now, if this were traditional, that might be a different story, but it's not. I also, like, I really don't want it to sound like I'm, harping on traditional artists because, holy crap, I have a lot of respect for how they can do this stuff without a safety net and an undo button. I've done my share of traditional art, and I just find digital to be so much better because of that. It fits my style more. I have a lot of respect for traditional artists. That actually reminds me of something else that I saw the other day, just like when I was browsing through memes, which kind of makes a good point. Like, I don't know if anyone here has ever, like, seen the History Channel's bullshit on, like, ancient aliens and stuff, and it was like, humans couldn't do anything that impressive with the technology they had then. It must have been aliens. And then there are people out there who are just, like, making amazingly detailed structures with a stick by themselves. And it's just like, yeah, no, I don't believe you for a second. History Channel, I mean. I don't believe History Channel for a second. And yeah, the instinct is definitely to put them on the top of the head, and that's what I'm used to. I mean, so we kind of are, but the only reason that we are, and I use air quotes here, smarter is because of accumulated knowledge. If you were to take that all away, I guarantee you we're as dumb as we were, you know, thousands of years ago. I hesitate to say millions, but it's entirely possible that we could be that dumb again. Well, there's also like points in history where a lot of knowledge had been lost, and you know, just because it was old knowledge doesn't mean it wasn't knowledge that we needed. In some cases, it took us hundreds of years to recover that knowledge. But yeah, no, as a whole, without the accumulated knowledge, we're no smarter now than we were hundreds of years ago. God, I'll be hearing a lot of this song tomorrow. I like the Splatfest song. I generally like Deep Cut and just kind of the sound that they have. Although, like, I'm warming up to them a lot faster than I did to Pearl and Marina. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a soccer ball pattern so I can put it on here. Generally, if I'm doing this as a full commission, this is a lot easier, but I'm not. Okay. Just a bunch of hexagons mashed together. There, I think this is a decent soccer ball pattern. I think like this. There, that looks like a soccer ball as far as I'm concerned. sure I drop a save here every now and then. Granted, it would be easy enough to recover the file since it's on stream and it's just a sketch, even if something catastrophic did happen, but still rather not have to go through that issue. Nice, glad you're liking it. I think I am almost done here. I feel like that tail's a bit thick, needs to be thinner. Okay, let me just make sure I've gotten all markings where they need to be. That. Okay, how does that look? Awesome, I'll sign this to your Twitter account. And then I think we're done. Is that the account you want it associated with? Did you have another one, or? I'm just checking because the 82 makes me think it's a alternate. Alright, I'll just keep it at that. Let me lower that sketch part to 20, just for my OCD. Ah, I hate that. If the account's deactivated, you should be able to take the name. I'm gonna shrink mine a little bit just so that it fits in here. Nah, I don't like shrinking it. And it doesn't really need to fit in there all that bad. Alright, so yeah, that'll do it for the stream. Thank you so much, everyone. I think I'll definitely try and do another sketch stream at some point. Not so much for the gotcha part, but for, you know, just for fun. Because this actually was pretty nice. And I get to draw people, I get to draw more people this way. Alright, I will go ahead and I will distribute these files on Twitter. I'll send you each a personal copy that is full res, and then I'll also just post them all in one post on Twitter. So, alright, thank you for showing up. I'm going to go ahead and, I was hoping to get it before that track stopped. Or before that track started, whatever. Goodbye.